Hey YouTube, sorry about the rooster in the background. This is Bernie with Dry Creek Homestead. So I wanted to give you all an update. These are the plants that we planted in the last video. Now that video was actually filmed on the 8th of February. I know it didn't go out till really late, but anyway, so these are the plants. You see this is a spinach. We're actually starting to get some true leaves on it. The celery took forever. Actually, the celery didn't actually start coming up until just this very last week. I think it was last Friday it actually emerged. So that's kind of weird. I don't know why that took so long, but sorry about the rooster in the background. But anyway, so these are the Arkansas Traveler tomatoes that we planted, and you see we're just barely starting to get the true leaves on those. And then these two flats are the lettuce. Now I got multiple plants in some of these, and so I'm going to have to thin those. I don't know. I'm going to try an experiment, I think, and see if I can separate a few of them without killing them, but we'll have to see how that goes. So anyway, so that's an update on that. I'm fixing to go plant some more potatoes. We planted the red Lesotho potatoes already, and now we're getting ready to plant the I think it's a Yukon Gold that we got, and so we're going to do that, and I'll show you the beds over there for the peas. All right, so these are the peas that we planted. Now this was 2-year-old seed that we did a germination test on, and it germinated all right. We planted a little thicker, but it still, I mean, it came up all right, but I'm going to fill in some blank spots with new seed that we have gotten. Now, why do I think this didn't germinate as well? Well, besides the seed being a little old, we did plant it thicker trying to get a better stand, and so we did, for the most part, get a pretty decent stand, but there's still some blank spots. But I think probably the biggest reason it didn't germinate as well as I had hoped is because we planted it a little too early. This was planted in January. We were trying to beat some of the weather and whatnot, and trying to extend our season as far as picking them goes. But they didn't actually emerge until it was about a week ago. So the ground was still too cool and too damp, I think. And so it was an experiment we were wanting to try to see if it would work or not, and it didn't. So I think next time we'll just wait until about mid-February, because that's really when they came up, and we'll just plant them mid-February after from now on, and we'll just have to know that we're only going to get about a 10 to 15 day plant or picking window on them, and that's just what it's going to be. But I think that's why we didn't get as good of a stand. I think we were just a little too early, and the ground was still a little too cold and wet, and because otherwise I think the seed we would have got a lot better stand. Now you can row it all the way down, but you know, I think that's why now I need to get out here. I'm going to start weeding today. Reason I'm not showing myself on the video is because I'm sicker than a dog. We've had something go through. All 4 kids and my wife are sick, and and that's why I'm not at work today. You know, and that's why the garden looks a little bit kind of weedy, is because I do work an off homestead job. So, but anyway, but yeah, so we'll do that. And the potatoes, these are the red Lesotho potatoes that we planted right here. Excuse me. No, that one got uncovered a little bit. But anyway, I don't see any of them coming up yet. Now there's 4 beds of these red Lesothos, and like I said, I don't see any of them coming up yet. They've only been in the ground not even a week, so I don't know that I would see any of them just coming up just yet. So anyway, but yeah, that's kind of the garden update, and we're going to be planting these Yukon Golds. We're going to do another 4 beds over here, and then we're going to plant the rest of the English peas over here. You can see this has kind of been muddy. We just had so much rain. Sorry, I got my fingers in the way. The ground is starting to dry out a little bit, but you can see, especially right here between these two beds, you see kind of some water still standing. But it's supposed to rain again, and we're starting to lose our window on the potatoes in Texas. If you don't get your potatoes in the ground by, you know, at least mid-March, you're not going to have any. So, and like I said, it's the 1st of March right now, so that's what we're going to do. And hopefully they'll won't drown and everything, and hopefully the rain that we're going to get today and tomorrow won't be a lot. So anyway, well, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And like I said, I'm sorry it's not better. I'm just sicker than a dog today. So we'll talk to y'all later and see you in the next video. Bye.